Hello, friends. When traveling around the world, you can see a lot of new and unusual things. And sometimes, even things that may seem ordinary at first glance can turn out to be very surprising. A wildlife lover was traveling through the Brazilian countryside and came across a strange tree stump on his way. The tourist decided to take a closer look at it and realized that it was actually a gigantic nightjar bird in front of him. The bird tried to trick the tourist by camouflaging as a tree stump. However, as soon as it sensed the young man approaching, it got scared and flew away, leaving behind a surprise. As it turned out, the bird was hatching an egg, which it left on the stump. Sometime later, as the man was walking through the same area again, he saw the same bird together with its chick. This time, both of the birds adopted the same poses in order to once again try to trick the intruding tourist. And here's another video of a gigantic nightjar, which has taken the form of a tree. A resident of the city of Cibolo in Colombia mistook the giant nightjar for a piece of wood. The woman noticed something strange on the fence and decided to come closer. When she got too close to the bird, it opened its beak and scared the Colombian woman. The giant nightjar is one of the most unusual birds in the world. This bird leads a solitary and nocturnal lifestyle. It isn't easy to spot in the daytime when it sits motionless like part of a tree. Its camouflaging abilities are aided by the color of its plumage. When the bird is calm, its head is extended and the closed beak is directed forward. But if it's alarmed or notices an enemy, then the whole body immediately becomes tense and moves forward a little, the beak opens slightly and stretches straight up. The nightjar is so convinced of its invisibility that people can carefully approach it and sometimes even touch the motionless bird. The gray nightjar feeds mainly on insects, which it catches at night like the flycatchers do. It sits quietly for some time on a branch and then takes off to get the prey, before returning to its observation post. Its diet is mostly made up of beetles, butterflies, Hymenoptera, Orthoptera, and other invertebrates. The nightjar is especially active on moonlit nights because the light from the moon helps it hunt. Sometimes the gigantic nightjar can start a kind of abrupt song in the middle of the night, which is vaguely reminiscent of barking. Overall, nightjars are a large group of birds whose range includes tropical and subtropical regions of the globe. They lead a nocturnal lifestyle. Their sizes are relatively small. Most species weigh about 100 grams. And only the largest representatives of the order Gaucharo reach the size of a rook and can weigh up to 400 grams. Males and females have the same coloring. The color of nightjars is relatively uniform and in many ways resembles the color of the tree bark of various trees. And that's all for today, friends. Have you ever seen a gigantic nightjar? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share it with your friends. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.